Welcome back to Sports Bombass, and guess who's back? Me, Matus, and I'm here with soccer. Alright, so since no one else on this whole Sports Bombass crew doesn't really like soccer, I decided that it should be a good idea to at least have one soccer video throughout its entirety. So here I am with my predictions for the UEFA Euro 2012 this summer, hosted by Poland and Ukraine. First off, in Group A, you have Poland, Greece, the Czech Republic, and Russia. It's a fairly decent group, not really any team that stands out. I think the two teams that will come out on top in order will be the Czech Republic and Poland, followed by Russia in third place and Greece finishing out the group in last. Moving on to Group B, which is widely known as the Group of Death, you have Germany, the Netherlands, Portugal, and Denmark. Three of those teams, excluding Denmark, are very good teams and ranked top 6 in the FIFA rankings. I do, however, see Germany and the Netherlands coming out on top. I think Netherlands' offense with Robin and Schneider and Van Persie will be too much for Portugal defense and Denmark defense. However, Germany's defense with Philipp Lahm, the best right back in the world, along with Henrik Botstuper in the middle, I think they will do as good of a job to slow down the Netherlands as any team could. So I see Germany finishing first in the group, followed closely by the Netherlands, and Portugal will barely miss out, and Denmark will finish in last place. Moving on to Group C, you have Spain, Italy, Ireland, and Croatia. Another very good group. Some may argue that this is the group of death. However, I still feel like the combined four teams in Group B are still stronger than the combined talent in Group C. I will go with obvious choice. Spain will finish on top in the group. They're just way too good right now. They're head over heels above most of the competition in Europe. And I will actually go with Ireland coming out in second place, finishing right over Italy, and I have Croatia finishing last. However, they should not be slept on, and I would not be surprised if they advance on to the next round. Moving on to the last group, Group D, you have England, Ukraine, Sweden, and France. I see the host nation of Ukraine being eliminated in this group stage, and I see England moving on in second place and France moving on taking the first place in Group D. Sweden will finish in third place. They're a bit better than Ukraine. However, England and France will just be too much to handle for the Swedish defense. Moving on past the group stage, you have the first game of the second round would be the Czech Republic versus the Netherlands, where I see the Netherlands coming out on top and moving on. The next game, you have Germany versus Poland. Now, being from Poland and despising German soccer for stealing some of our players, Lukas Podolski and Miroslav Klose, and just another few players, I hate to go against Poland, but Germany at this point is too good, and Poland just does not have enough to stop them. However, I'm still going to dream about Poland moving on, but for now I will say that Germany will advance. The next game you would see would be Spain versus England, and I believe Spain will continue their role and move on. Then finally in the second round you would have France versus the Republic of Ireland, where France would advance on a very close game. I would go 1-0 with Frank Ribéry scoring the game winner in about the 70th minute. It's a pretty good matchup there. Moving on to the semifinals then, you have the two Group B members, Germany and the Netherlands, and on the other side you have Spain and France. The German and Netherlands matchup would be phenomenal match to watch, and the intensity of it would be 10 times it was in the group stage. They will be playing in Ukraine for this game if everything goes as I've predicted. and I do see Germany coming out on top, probably 2-1, go to extra time, maybe penalties. I don't know. You never like to see a game end on penalties. Some do. Some may argue that it's not a real finish. I personally don't like it. I think it should be settled in extra time, and you should just be given more extra time. But I do see Germany advance, and on the other side, I will predict that Spain will defeat France and move on to the final. The final will take place in Kiev, Ukraine, and I am predicting a Germany-Spain final where Germany will come out on top 1-0. I think Neuer will finally prove to the world that he is probably the best goalkeeper in the world. Sorry, Iker Casillas, but there's a new guy in town, and I think during the final, when they're pitted up against each other, they will play their best, and you will see one of the greatest goalkeeper actions from both teams probably in a very long time in the Euro. With that being said, I do believe Germany will come out on top 1-0, and I will say that the goal will come from Thomas Muller, who will solidify his elite level in the soccer world. Well, those are my predictions for this summer's Euro. It should be fantastic to watch. I advise everyone, even if you're not a soccer fan, at least tune in for the final. The atmosphere is wonderful. It's called the beautiful game for a reason, and I feel like you really need to give it that one chance, and why not let it be this summer? So if you agree or disagree, let me know below. Subscribe to Sports Bombass, and we will see you in our next video.